All right, so how do you move from having $10 to having $100? And how do you make that first $100? And if you have $100, how do you go from having just $100 to making over $1,000? And if you're really good at this, how can you make up to $10,000? Now in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys how you can turn $10 into $100 or $100 into $1,000. And very quickly, if you're really good at this, you can make up to $10,000 in no time. Now, here's the normal thing, right? If you have $10 and you want to make $100, most people would go invest in the stock market or to buy crypto or get a job or do a side hustle, or they'll just go to their job and they'll ask for an extra shift where they could make some more money. Now, that's all good and you can definitely do that to turn $10 into $100, but I'm going to tell you what I would do if I had only $10 right now and I wanted to make $100, or if I had $100 right now and I wanted to make up to $1,000. So if I had $10 right now and I needed $100, I could call all my friends and I could ask them for $10 each. That's an option, but I wouldn't do that. I could also go on the side of the street and start begging money from random strangers. That's also an option, but that's something that I wouldn't do. I could probably create some scammy course or go try to do the Cash App scams or some other form of scam to get this money. But again, that's also something that I wouldn't do, and those are quick ways to make money. So let's get into how you can actually take whatever amount of money you have right now, whether it's $10, $100, $1,000, and quickly flip that money and make more money. And just before we do that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ian, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save your money, ways to invest your money. I talk about bank accounts, credit cards, and just about everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free to give the video a thumbs up, won't cost you anything. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so with the notifications on, and that way you never miss the updates of when I post new videos on this channel. Also, while I'm going through this video, if there's anything you need to learn more about, you can comment down below. I will respond to your comments, or you can just message me on Instagram. The link is also down below in the description. Now, the first thing that you need to do is you need to go on eBay and you need to create your eBay account. And I'm going to explain why you need to do this later on in the video. Everything is going to make sense, but that's the first step. So get on eBay and create your account. And if you don't already have one, create one now. If you already have one, then that's fine. And then the second step would be to either, depending on where you are, you open a PayPal account. If you already have one, that's also fine as well. But if you don't have one, you don't necessarily have to do this depending on where you are. So you could simply use your bank account to accept payments. But if you don't have that option, then you need to create the PayPal account to accept your payments. Now, once you do this, you want to get into eBay and you want to create your seller account. And I'm going to show you guys on my phone how you can easily sell anything and how to know how to price items quickly for a profit later on in the video. But when you're creating your seller account, you're going to be given the option to sign up for like a subscription service where you get like a certain amount of items that you can sell per month, and you get some upgrades, and eBay will charge you a fee for that. But starting out, I would avoid that because it becomes really expensive if you're not doing a high volume of sales. And remember, if you have $10 right now or $100 or maybe even $1,000 and you want to flip and get some money really quickly, you may not be doing this for a long time. So stay away from those seller plans because you're just going to be wasting your money. So just create a simple ordinary seller account. Now, after you've done that, you will realize that eBay has some limits, especially if you're new to this. You'll probably be limited to selling up to maybe 100 items or making $500 in a 30-day period. Now, you may look at it and you may say, well, this is really low to have a limit to only be able to make $500 in 1 month, but they put those limits in place so that people just don't go out there and start scamming other people, because what could happen is anyone could create a eBay seller account. They could say they had an iPhone 13 Pro, for example, for sale, and it was only for $500, which would be a really good price. And then they could go on eBay. You could go on eBay. You could then purchase it from that person. They could pay, or you would pay them. They would get paid, and then they would create multiple listings and sell this 10, 50, 100 times. And then they would simply close the account and run away with all the cash. So they would go out there and they would scam potentially infinite number of people. So eBay created these limits. And if you're a new new seller once you sell your first item or first couple of items, and eBay can now verify that the items were actually shipped to the buyers and they were actually delivered, then they'll increase the limits as well. So once you sell your first couple of items, maybe your first 10 items, and you have no issues, then those limits will go from, let's say, $500 a month to maybe like $5,000 a month, then $10,000 a month, and then this keeps climbing. So if you see these limits on your account, don't worry, it's perfectly normal and it will go away after your first couple of sales. Also, bear in mind that eBay does charge fees for listing services, and it's not just completely free. Yes, you can list anything and you can sell anything on eBay, but they do charge a fee, and usually you can budget for about 10% off the sale price of whatever you sell for all the fees. So easy way to think about this, if you're selling something for $100, just budget for around 10%, which would be around $10. And just know that that amount of money, or about that amount of money from the sale, is gonna be going to eBay for the fees. And then if you're using your bank account to accept payments, then that's good because you don't pay any fees that way. But if you're using PayPal, which is now another service, they're also gonna charge you fees as well, so keep that in mind. So if you want to make $100 from a flip, you probably want to list it for a little more, and that way you actually get the amount of money that you want for the item that you're actually trying to flip or sell. So the next part of this is to start looking for items that you can flip with the $10 that you have or the $100 that you have. And this is also not very complicated, right? One of my favorite things to do is to go on Facebook Marketplace and look for these locally. And I know some people like buying like clothing, t-shirts, and flipping those, but I've had more luck with electronics. So I'll look for smaller electronics like chargers or batteries, cameras, adapters, and smaller items that usually sell for anywhere between $25 to $150 or anywhere from $25 and up. So for instance, I have this charger here, right? I got this charger. I actually have a Canon camera, and the camera came with one battery and one charger. Now the issue here was that I use this camera to record my YouTube videos, and so the battery dies, and so I've got to plug it in and wait maybe an hour for it to charge. And I don't want to sit around wasting an hour when I want to record a video because I have other things that I want to do. So I needed a spare battery and also a spare charger. So if the battery is running low, I can charge one, and this way I always have a full battery backup, right? So I looked this up on Facebook Marketplace and I found a genuine Canon battery charger for just about $5. And if I were to buy this brand new on Amazon, I would have paid nearly $35 for it if I wanted to get a genuine one. So if I wanted like a knockoff version, then it would cost me less, probably like $20. But if I wanted the authentic, genuine Canon battery charger, it would cost me like $35. So I was able to buy this for around $5. And when I looked it up on eBay, these were selling used for around $25 or $24.99. So right there, if I wanted to actually flip this item, but I didn't, by the way, because I actually needed this one, so I didn't flip it. But if I wanted to, I could have used that $5. I could have gotten this. I could have sold it for, let's say, around $25, and I would have made about $20 in profit minus the fees. So I would have had around $12 in profit. Now, $12 is definitely not a lot of money. It's not gonna make you rich, but this is just an example of how you could easily flip something on eBay. So you could flip like lighting kits or actual cameras or cell phones or like Apple chargers, even a MacBook, and just about anything, and you can flip it for more money. Now, one of the issues that you're gonna run into is you're gonna have a problem when you see something online, like on Facebook Marketplace, for example, and you want to quickly know what you can sell it for or what other similar items are selling for on eBay. And eBay has this cool feature that helps you to notice that, right? So I'm gonna show you right now on my phone how you can get around to doing this. So all you have to do is open eBay on your phone, go into the app, and then you wanna hit selling. So you're gonna hit selling right here. And actually it's not selling. You're gonna go back to home and you're gonna search for anything at the top in the search bar. Once you hit there, you have a barcode scanner to the right-hand side. And so you'll grab the item that you have or the photo of the item that you see on Facebook Marketplace, or if you see this in real life, in real time, you can scan the barcode. It will actually show you. So for example, I have this planner that I bought a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago. It's a 2022 planner to track my daily tasks. And so at the back, there's a barcode. So I could simply grab it. I could search for anything. I could hit the barcode scanner and I could scan the barcode. And now it brings up and shows me that this is selling for $21.99. Now you'll see multiple listings of the same item, but it's saying great price here. It's probably the best price that you're gonna find. The one above is $21.87. However, there's an additional cost of shipping, which is $7.40. So if you buy the one for $21.99, you're getting free shipping. And now that I look at this, I think I got ripped off with buying this planner because I think I paid more like $50 for this planner, and it's here on eBay for $21.99. So just as an example, if you wanted to flip this planner, if you like saw a bunch of planners that someone had and they weren't used, then you could just scan the barcode, go on eBay, see what you could list it for, and then here you know that, okay, you could offer this person $1 for one of these planners, and then you could flip it, and minus the shipping fees and the eBay fees, you could probably make $12, $13, $14, $15 in profit from this item. Similarly, you can scan for other things. I have something else that I recently purchased, so I can just show you guys real quick. This is a thermostat, a Wi-Fi smart thermostat, or not smart, but a Wi-Fi thermostat, a programmable thermostat. And so I could go ahead and I could also scan the barcode on this thermostat. And if I do that, or actually here's the barcode, if I do that, it then shows me that this is selling for $89.99 on eBay. However, this is used refurbished. I bought mine brand new. If I want a brand new one, I'd have to scroll down, and there's a brand new one here for $53, but that's on bidding. And here we see there's a brand new one here for $169.99. Now again, I think I got ripped off here because I paid $208 for this thermostat. So apparently I got ripped off again. There's also another one here for $104. So you can really come on eBay, you can hit that scanner, and you can quickly find out what the items are selling for, whether they're used, brand new, refurbished. You can click on the individual listings and look at the condition of the items, and then you can know how much you should pay for the item before you buy it, because you don't want to go out there and buy these items and then try to flip them on eBay only to find out that you paid too much for the item and now you can't flip it for a decent profit. So in this case, I probably could get one of these used thermostats for $30 or $40. I could come on eBay and flip it for $100, and minus the shipping cost and the fees, I could make $50 in one flip. Now, doing just one flip isn't gonna make you a lot of money, but again, if you have $10, this is a good way to start. If you have $100, this is a good way to start. And then you can start flipping multiple items and making even more money. Now, I know I'm telling you guys that this works, and you may be saying, Ian, this sounds good, but how do I know that this actually works? And I can show you my past 90 days sales on eBay. And actually, in the past 90 days, I probably didn't do much because I haven't really sold anything on eBay since this year. But we can go back to maybe December, and I can show you guys on my phone right now. So if we go to selling, and we actually go to, we go to my eBay and we go to transactions, you can see here that in January, I didn't really do anything. I made $14.56. But in December, I made around $1,600 or over $1,600. In November, I made roughly maybe probably around that $1,600 again. And also in October, I made probably around $1,000 or $1,200. So this does work, and this is something that I constantly do every single day. I'm not constantly looking for deals on Facebook Marketplace or on Craigslist or these websites or going out there to estate sales, but I do this on my free time, and I'm able to make some extra money. And this is a considerable amount of extra money, right? Because if I called you up on the phone right now and I said, hey, I have $1,500 and I just want to give it to you today, you're definitely gonna say, yes, bro, sell it to me, send it to my account, send it to me in Cash App. You're not gonna turn down $1,500 or $1,600. So this is definitely an easy way to flip this money, or to make some money by flipping items. Now, the next part of this is, what do you do with the money after you flip these items? Now, the average person is gonna have $10. They're gonna watch this video. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna flip some stuff, and they're gonna make $100, and then they're gonna go out on the weekend and use this money to buy drinks with their friends. What I would do is, instead, I would take that $100 and I would start flipping bigger items. So if I was only able to flip these cheap planners and make $12 in profit per item, once I got to $100, I would start flipping items that I could flip and make a bigger profit. So flipping and making a profit of $50 and then $100. And then once I got up to making, let's say, at least $500 in profit per week, then I would start taking profits here. But before, I would just continuously flip, reinvest the money, so to speak. And this way, this grows and I start to make a considerable amount of money from flipping these items. So once again, if I had just $100 right now and I wanted to make some money, this is what I would do. If I had $1,000, this is what I would do. And this is how you can make some extra cash really quickly. You can literally sign up and start the process today, and you could make some money this week, and you could also get paid by next week. And if I were in that position and I had only $10 or $100, instead of going out there and asking people for money or asking my friends to send me $10 each, I would rather just go and try to flip some items on eBay to make that money. So drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Is this something that you would try, or is this something that you've done before? And also, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, you can message me on Instagram. Link is down below. I hope you found some value in this video. All the best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.